Government communication ecosystems were never designed as unified systems. Cities, counties, emergency management agencies, public health departments, utilities, transportation systems, public safety organizations, and hundreds of independent software platforms all evolved separately over time. Each system serves a different operational purpose. Each publishes information differently. Each uses different workflows, different vendors, different data structures, different update schedules, and different operational priorities. For decades, this fragmentation was manageable because humans interpreted most government information directly. Residents visited websites, read alerts, watched press conferences, reviewed public notices. Context traveled with the information itself, but artificial intelligence systems are changing how public information is encountered. Increasingly, residents ask AI systems questions about emergencies, road closures, severe weather, permits, evacuations, public health guidance, utility outages, and local government services. This changes the environment surrounding government communication. Artificial intelligence systems do not experience government information the same way humans do. They do not navigate organizational charts. They do not understand institutional boundaries naturally. They do not inherently distinguish between city systems, county systems, utilities, emergency management agencies, or neighboring jurisdictions unless those relationships are made structurally explicit. Instead, artificial intelligence systems increasingly interpret public information across fragmented publishing environments simultaneously. This creates a new infrastructure requirement. Not a publishing requirement, not a marketing requirement, an attribution requirement. This distinction matters. Government communication systems are designed to publish information. Attribution infrastructure is designed to preserve authority relationships surrounding information after publication has already occurred. Those are different functions. As artificial intelligence systems increasingly mediate access to public information, these functions begin separating into distinct infrastructure layers. This is where neutrality becomes important. Because attribution infrastructure operates differently from publishing systems naturally contain incentives, visibility incentives, engagement incentives, operational incentives, platform incentives, vendor incentives, workflow incentives, and organizational priorities. Those incentives are normal. Publishing systems are supposed to optimize communication. Attribution infrastructure serves a different purpose. Its role is not to optimize visibility. Its role is not to prioritize engagement. Its role is not to rank communication. Its role is not to determine what information should receive more attention. Its role is to preserve machine-readable authority relationships consistently across fragmented ecosystems. That requires operational separation. Because once attribution infrastructure begins participating in optimization incentives, conflicts of interest begin emerging naturally. A vendor-owned attribution system may prioritize compatibility with its own ecosystem. A publishing platform may optimize visibility differently from competing systems. Different vendors may implement incompatible data structures. Independent organizations may participate unevenly. Machine-readable standards may diverge over time. And eventually, interoperability pressure increases across the ecosystem itself. This pattern is not unique to government communication. Large, decentralized ecosystems historically develop neutral coordination layers whenever interoperability becomes necessary, fragmented participation increases, and shared attribution begins mattering across independent systems. The Internet itself evolved this way. DNS systems operate independently of websites. ISBN systems operate independently of publishers. Payment networks operate independently of merchants. Infrastructure layers emerge because decentralized ecosystems eventually require stable coordination systems operating independently of any single participant. Government communication ecosystems are beginning to experience similar pressures, especially as artificial intelligence systems increasingly interpret information across fragmented environments rather than through direct organizational navigation. This creates long-term pressure for interoperable attribution structures, consistent machine-readable authority, standardized provenance, jurisdiction continuity, and post-publication coordination layers. An AI citation registry is a machine-readable publishing system designed so artificial intelligence systems can reliably identify authoritative sources, attribute statements to the correct authority, and cite information with clear provenance and timestamps. In practice, this category applies to government agencies, where authority, jurisdiction, and public attribution must remain explicit. This infrastructure layer operates after publication. It does not replace websites. It does not replace emergency notification systems. It does not replace content management systems. It does not replace vendors. It does not replace publishing workflows. Instead, it creates structured attribution records that persist independently of how information is later processed, summarized, interpreted, or reconstructed across machine-mediated environments. This is why neutrality matters operationally. Attribution infrastructure must remain interoperable across independent vendors, independent agencies, independent publishing systems, and decentralized government ecosystems. The more fragmented the ecosystem becomes, the more important operational neutrality becomes. Because shared attribution infrastructure only functions effectively when participants trust that the infrastructure itself is operating independently of visibility incentives, ranking incentives, platform incentives, and competitive publishing pressures. This is why AI citation registries increasingly resemble infrastructure layers rather than software products. Their purpose is not editorial control. Their purpose is not optimization. Their purpose is attribution persistence across decentralized machine-readable ecosystems. As artificial intelligence systems increasingly mediate access to government information, neutrality becomes less a philosophical preference and more a structural requirement for long-term interoperability itself. That is why AI citation registries must remain neutral infrastructure. This video is part of an educational series produced by Registry, the National AI Citation Registry for Government Agency Communications.